All right, let's try it again. Hey everybody, sorry, my camera flipped back for some reason. I even was paying attention tonight and it didn't like it, I guess. Come on back in. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Hopefully you guys could see my note tonight saying I was going to do my live at 7:30 instead of 8. I figured there were a lot of people who would be watching the World Series tonight, so I thought I would come to you a little bit early tonight so it would free you guys up. But if you missed it, that's okay. You can always watch it on replay. If you're watching on replay, just type replay so I know you were here. Tonight, I'm going to be doing this really cute snowman bath bomb milk carton, which I think is adorable. I'm getting ready for a craft fair that I'm going to do. I haven't done craft fairs in quite a while. But I wanted to do something fun with the milk carton, and I thought bath bombs would be really fun. Hey, Lorraine. Sorry, my camera flipped, and I couldn't figure out why. We're back. All right. So we're going to be doing this really fun little gift item you can do for just about anybody, I think. This would be great for just people in your office, friends at a at a luncheon. You could do it for kids. You could do it for anybody. I don't know about you, but these things just make me happy. I love smelling them, and I absolutely love soaking in them. This one's a mermaid bath bomb, and it smells, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing these for a craft fair that I'm in, and I thought I would share it with you guys tonight. All right, let's see. Let's get started. So this one, it measures, let's see. It is about 2 3/4 across, so a 2 3/4 inch square on all sides, and it is top to bottom. Well, it's about 2 3/4 inches totally square. It's not an elongated one, but you have a little more room up top once you start putting things in it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna make a different design tonight because I wanted to show off the bundle that this snowman is with, which is the Snowman Season stamp set, and the best part, which you know I love. Hey there, Deb. Good to see you. Good to see you. It also comes with a matching punch, and who doesn't love a matching punch? I know I do. So we're going to be using this one tonight too, and you'll have 2 different design ideas for this little bath bomb milk carton. Okie doke. All right, so let's get started. So obviously you'll need the Snowman Season bundle, or you can use a different one if you'd rather try something else. But you're gonna need your paper trimmer. This is my new one that's gonna be live for customers on November 1st. So it's coming up soon. This is really wonderful, big, wide area to work on. And the arm goes all the way to 17 inches, which I absolutely love. Lots of times when I'm using it for scrapbooking and things like that, I always have larger paper, and I use a lot of 12 by 12 DSP, designer series paper. So for this one, you're definitely going to need to get some 12 inch by 12 inch cardstock. Now we have this in tons of colors, so you can choose from, and all the colors will coordinate with your designer series paper. You just need to check the back of the packages to see which colors coordinate. So check that out. All right, so you're going to need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, and mine tonight is Whisper White. And this one, the one I used here, this is Flirty Flamingo, and it does coordinate with the Snowman Season bundle. It's beautiful. It's a specialty paper. Let me show you. This is one of the parts we're going to be using tonight. If you look on one side, I'm not sure if you can see how sparkly those snowmen are. There's several different patterns that have that kind of snow on them. It makes beautiful cards, 3D projects. It's just gorgeous paper. So we're going to be using that tonight. All right, so our cardstock for the main project is going to measure 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. I always have to look at my directions for this one because I haven't memorized it. 8 1/4. Alrighty, got that? 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. All right, now we're gonna move that cutting blade out of the way, and we're gonna score it. Let's scooch this over. No, I'll leave it out because we have to use that. We're gonna score the long side first. All right, so we're gonna bring the long side to the top, and we're gonna score it at, move that other way, 2 3/4. Okay. 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4, and then at 11. That'll give us that little tab, little tab on the side at 11. Okay, so again, that's 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4, and 11. Alrighty, now we're going to turn it, and we're going to score it on the short side at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, then 7 1/2, right about there. All right, now that we have that done, we are going to turn it so that long edge is at the top, and we want it with the small scored section here at the top. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. Oh, hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for joining us early tonight. So if you can see this small section up here at the top, yeah, long side. Oh my gosh, I was freaking myself out. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, long side at the top. Woo! We are going to, with this on the right side. So the small section here, small section at the top. We're going to bring it into our paper trimmer, and we're going to go to 4 1/8, and we're going to bring it down, and we're just going to score from the top down to that first score line right here. I know it's hard to see, but I'm going to bring it down just to that little score, to that first score line right there. All right, let me show you there. See that right there? That's going to be that little divot in the top of our milk carton. Then we're going to bring it on down to 9 5/8, and we will do it again, just down to that little score line, like that. All right, that's all of our scoring. So we'll put this guy away. All right, so now I'm going to, I don't have my bone folder. Where's my bone folder? Here it is. I'm going to bring in my bone folder, and I'm going to burnish on all my score lines, especially because we're doing a box, like so. This one. So, and I will do these two horizontal ones. Like that. Then I'm going to bring this top, the little one here at the top, that's going to be the top of our box, and I'm going to score that the opposite direction. So it's going to fold back like that. That's going to be the top of our milk carton. Okay, that's going to be this tab up here at the top. All right. Hi, Rosa. Thanks for joining us. Okay, now, before we do anything, whoops, I should turn it over the correct way. No, I had it right. Right? No, this way. Sorry. I'm just freaking myself out. I don't know why. Before we do anything to it, I want to go in, and I'm going to take off this little rectangle right here because we don't need it. It's going to just be extra. So I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to trim that out. Like so. Watch that. All right. So there we have it. We have the 4 panels down here, and then this is our center section. These are the top angled parts, and this is the top of our little lip of our milk carton. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to do the tabs on the bottom of our box. So we're just going to trim up on all 3 of these 4 panels. I can't speak. There we go. I just think these are such a cute gift, especially for people who are doing Secret Santas. Maybe you're, looking for something for your church secretary, or, absolutely anybody. I think they would just love these because it's a nice little personal touch and little gift to let them know that you're thinking of them at the holidays. All right, so now the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to adhere our designer paper before we put the box together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in my pre-cut designer series paper. Now, the piece that I chose has this really pretty stripe on one side, and then it has these trees with the snow on the other side, which I thought were really, really cute. Whoops. So what I want to do is I want to use the stripes on the front and the back sections, which are these two sections, okay? The one closest to the tab here is this one here with the little notch at the top, and also this one over here. So what I want on those is I'm going to do the trees. I'm going to put trees on that one. Oops, I'm wrong. Trees on the front and the back. Jeez Louise. And then I'm going to do the stripes. Lordy. I have to go back and redo this video so everybody's like, what'd she say? Then I'm going to do the stripes on the sides of the box like that, because we're going to put our snowman on the trees, which is what I wanted. And then I'm going to use my other two pieces of designer series paper. They're going to go on the flaps on the front and on the back, and those are going to go right here. Now, the measurements for your designer series paper, you're going to need 4 that measure 2.5 by 2.5. And then we are going to need 4 of them that are oops, I didn't cut enough. We're going to need 4 of them that are 2.5 by 1 3/4. Good thing I didn't get rid of this, huh? And I wanted to do all of those as a stripe. I didn't want to do those as, I wanted the trees to only be at the bottom where the snowman was. So let's just cut these real quick. I don't know about you guys, but it has been just one heck of a crazy weekend. I had a wonderful time in the mountains with some of my Inkerbells, and I came home and I ran in the house, I changed my clothes, wrapped the gift, and I went to a very special baby shower for some friends, and then ran back home, and we just had lots of plans going on. So it's been a cray weekend. All right, so there we go. So we needed 4 of those panels that are 2.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, these are just the front and the back for the snowman. That's my story. Sticking to it, as my daddy would say. All right, so let's bring in some snail adhesive. So I'm going to go ahead and do the, whoops. It was really, really cool yesterday because the baby shower that I went to was actually for a little mama who, she and her husband was a first-year teacher when I was still teaching, and I worked with him, and we just became such great friends, such an awesome young man. And I was with the young lady, the new mama, when she was substitute teaching in school one day, and I thought, you know, they would get along really well, I bet. So I introduced them and facilitated some, you know, meet and greet. And what do you know, they ended up getting engaged, and they asked me if I would marry them, which was one of the coolest things I have ever done. And no, I don't have a license to marry. I just got one for a one-time deal, but you know, if you ever need somebody, call me and I'll go get it again. But they are very, very special to me, very close to my heart. So they are having a baby girl in January, and we had to do the shower kind of early because she is stationed in Hawaii, so we had to get things done before she couldn't fly anymore. So it was just really special yesterday to spend time with them and the family again, and it was just made my heart so happy. So all right, so we're going to glue on these little panels on that top section there. Kind of looks like a little ice cream store or candy store canopy. That's what it reminds me of. There we go. Whoops, scooch up. Can't see around there. There we go. Like so. One more. All right, let me tell you the sizes one more time since I was stumbling all over the place. Your pieces for the top here, you need 4 pieces that measure 1 3/4 by 2.5. And then for the 4 panels here, you need 4 pieces measuring 2.5 by 2.5. All right. And on this one, you can see I matched them on all of the panels that I covered. So you can do whatever kind of decorating you would like. All right, so there we have our box, our milk carton, all ready to go together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. Let me just burnish this one more time, and I'm going to bring in some tear and tape. Scooch that out of the way. Hopefully. I don't know why I can't see your comments tonight. There we go. Who is that? Hi, Nancy. Oh, I can see Michelle. I can only see him on my phone though. I can't see him. Let's see. Try one more thing before I keep going because I want to be able to talk to you guys. Bring in some tear and tape while my computer is thinking. Here we go. Oh, there you are. Hi, Millie and Linda and Rosa. Now I can see everybody. All right, so I'm just going to put some tear and tape down here, and I'm going to do it kind of close to this folded edge over here. Just give it a little tear. Burnish that down really well so it's sticking. And then I will pull off the backing, like so. Oh my gosh, Rosa, you are so right. These will be perfect for that. And you can do this for birthdays. You can do this for anything. How cute would this be for like wedding shower favors and that kind of thing? Oh my gosh, it would be so cute. All right, so I folded those and I adhered them together. So now we have our box together. Now, see back here, see where that little tab is back there? That's going to be the back of my box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these in. I'm going to do the sides. There's the back there, remember? So I'm going to do this one last. So I'm going to fold this one in. Then I'm going to put some tear and tape here on this last panel. So let's put some over here. A little piece over here. I love this stuff. This stuff is so awesome because it holds like nobody's business. There we go. All right. So let's tear these guys off, or tear them off. Just pull off that top little paper cover over your tear and tape. Like so. We'll push this one down. And then just bring this one down. Make sure it's all nice and squared up, which it should be. Like that. There you go. Oh, I know, Nancy, don't you? It is a game changer. And look, no red little pieces of stuff to mess up your hands. All right, so there's the back, here's the front. Here are our little score marks we did down to that first score line. Remember that? And this is just going to be where we're going to tuck those in, just like so, and pinch, because this is where we scored that little line there, the opposite direction. That's going to make it just perfect for getting that top done. Oops, I didn't get enough snail in there. Gotta glue that down. All right, so now that we have that done, we will put our little mermaid bath bomb in there. You could put tissue in there or something too if you wanted, or maybe some shreddy. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to bring in my hole punch. Now, we don't have hole punches at Stampin' Up! Anymore, but I'm going to use my crocodile. This looks scary, but it's really not. Don't be afraid. We used to sell these. These are unbelievably cool. If you get a crocodile, let me just give you a little heads up. This is not a hole punch. This is to set brads. These turn, and you can set brads and snaps and all kinds of things with those. I mean snaps, not brad. Snaps. Lordy, Michelle. Then these two, there's a large hole punch, and then there's a smaller hole punch. So you can fiddle around with it. I could do a tutorial on that, but I won't. We're going to use this large one. So I'm going to give this a squeeze. Make sure my sides are nice and square the way I want them. And I'm just going to bring this in, and I'm going to punch through all the layers right there. Alrighty, Then we're going to turn it. I'm going to do it on the other side. And I really miss the edges on that piece. Huh. I gotta get her done. Punch over there. Okay. Now that I have that done, see how it punched through all the sides? So your ribbon will be ready to roll. So if you squeeze it, you only have to go through twice. You don't have to worry about going through all those, snaking it through all those holes. So I'm just going to use a piece of this beautiful ruched red ribbon. Ooh, that one looks like it got stuck on the roll. Little piece of the ruched ribbon. This stuff is gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. All right. So I'm just going to stick a little corner in there. Like that. And pull it through. And this one, I just want to do a little knot on because this is such wide ribbon. I don't want it to be really bulky on the front. So I'm just going to use a knot on the front so it's not so bulky. There we go. All right, so it went through nicely. Kind of flatten that out a little bit. And then I would bring it up and tie a little knot like so. Oh, can't do it that far away from me, I guess. There we go. Just like that. All right. So nice, and oh, I just love that ribbon. Look at the ruching. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Alrighty, so now we're going to trim off these edges like so. Actually, I want to trim that one that way. So cute, like that. All right, so we have that. Now this time I want to bring in my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to bring in a piece of Pool Party. Where is it? Here it is. Piece of Pool Party. A little scrap. And I'm going to punch out a Pool Party 2 1/4 inch circle. Then I'm going to bring in my Snowman Builder punch, again, must have. And I'm going to use this one to punch out one of my little snowmen. Now I'm going to use this one here. It fits perfectly. You just put it right around that little guy like so. See that? And just squeeze. Now, when you do that, you will get the hat and the 2 arms. So you can still use those if you would like, which I think are stinking cute. Isn't that cute? All right, and then I'm going to bring in, where is my, here they are, my dimensionals. One thing about this one too, there's very little stamping involved. So I'm going to bring in my stamp set, and I'm going to pull out this really cool snowflake stamp. Grab a little block. Hi, Deneen. Oh, thanks, Linda. This has been so much fun. I'm creating for a craft fair, and I haven't done craft fairs in years, but I just have so many real cool projects I want to share, and I'm really excited about doing it. So I hope these go over well. Now I'm going to bring in some Coastal Cabana ink. Oops. Ran over my computer cord. Coastal Cabana ink, and I'm going to, oopsie, just ink that up and stamp some snowflakes on my circle, like so. Alrighty, then put that away, bring in some dimensionals. Oh, before I do that, let's put his arms on. So I'm going to put some snail on the sides. Well, yes I am. There we go. Put some snail on the sides, and I'm going to just lay that down and pick it up with the snail. Like so. Let's do this one right about there. Come here, little guy. See that? Isn't that cute? Oh, just love it. I know it's almost game time. I'm trying to hurry. That's my whole reason I wanted to get you guys in and out tonight, because I wanted to show you this project. But we all want to be there for the game, right? I mean, come on. 1933, the last time we had a World Series here in DC. This is exciting times, people. All right. So let's put this little guy on here, like so. There you go. And just flip this over, and I'm going to put, where are my glue dots? I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the back of little hat. Whoops, I got a glue dot on my finger. We'll just use it. There we go. Going to pick up just a couple of glue dots there. Whoops, come here. Put that right about there. Give him a little Frank Sinatra tilt to his head. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. And he's just going to go right here on the front. And you know, I think I'm going to put a little tear and tape on him because I want to make sure he sticks. I'm not going to put dimensionals on him because the other part was already popped up. So, or the snowman's already popped up. So we'll just leave this flat against the box. There we go. Oh, I could have burnished that, huh? Oh, trying to hurry, trying to hurry. There we go. All right. We are golden. Burnish that. Pop that off of there. I may make it before the Star Spangled Banner, Nancy. You never know. All right. So there we go. So he's just going to fit right there on the front of that amongst the trees. How cool is that? And then I'm going to bring in just a little scrap of Whisper White. I had it laying right here. Well, I have a ton of them, so I'll just get another one. Here we go. Put that away. And I'm going to bring in my little scrap. And I've got the Merry Christmas stamp from our stamp set from Snowman Season. I love this one too. Hoping the season builds heartwarming memories. I mean, how cute is that? All right, and we will bring in some, let's see, real red. We'll do some real red ink on here. Tap, tap, tap. Like so. Stamp. Very nice. And then I'm just going to trim this little guy like so on both ends. Oh, I just love this project. Whoops, I got a little overzealous there. Let's see if I can even that out. Never a mistake, just a creative opportunity, right? That's what we say. All right, now we're golden. There we go. All right, now this one I will pop up. I'm going to put a little strip of that edge of the dimensionals here on the back. And we will pop this up on that top side of our milk carton. Here we go, just like so. Alrighty peeps, there we go. There you have two options, using the stamp set and using the bundle. How fun is that? So these bath bombs, I think these are going to be popular at the craft fair. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever. All right. Now, if you were with me on Thursday when I was broadcasting live from Massanutten, the card that I did on Thursday is, and I should have brought it with me, I am doing a kit in the mail for that. For any orders from last Thursday through this Thursday, Halloween, you will get the card kit from Thursday's live in the mail from me with any $30 or more order. You'll get the whole kit plus a tutorial in the mail from me as my gift. So be sure to check that out from the last Facebook Live. And I can't wait to share those free projects with you. Here's this month's host code. Be sure to use that when you place your order, and you will also get that in the mail from me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, a wonderful week ahead, and I cannot wait to see you. Tinkerbells, tomorrow night I will see you. We're going to do some fabulous crafting tomorrow night together, my team. If you want to find out how you can be a part of that too, let me know, and I'd be happy to tell you. Alrighty, I will see you again on Thursday night, if not before, and I wish you a magical week ahead. All right, everybody, see you soon. Bye.